The entrance ceremony took place without a hitch. We received a congratulatory address and a long lecture about the attitude we should have during our school life. This sort of thing is standard in most ceremonies. Even this school is no exception. In other words, it's just a long, boring lecture that left me feeling sleepy. More and more students started to nod off. The ceremony finally ended and we were instructed to wait in our respective classrooms. Yo, how are you? I find a familiar face among the people seated in the front row. I approach and call out to her. New students were put on standby into their new classroom, so I didn't think I'd find her here. It seems I got lucky though, because we're both assigned to the same class. Though my uniform should give it away, thinking about it rationally, no one would assume that I'm attending customary with the incident that happened earlier. I should have told you earlier, but there wasn't enough time. She smiles in embarrassment, looking directly at me as she brushes her hair with her delicate fingertips. Rude remark? You don't have to worry about it. That wasn't rude at all. She bows deeper than she did earlier this morning. It's fine, you don't have to apologize. We're drawing the attention of the entire class. It's somewhat embarrassing. You don't have to bow so much. We're in the same grade, so let's get along. Having said that, she finally raises her head. She has a very serious personality and a strong sense of duty. I'm not a fan of being so informal. Her face looks troubled and she lowers her head. You can call me by my first name. We're in the same grade after all. So you won't mind if I call you Akane? Akane gave me a small nod in place of an answer. Shouldn't I call you by your family name instead of your given name? Calling you by Akane seems a bit too friendly. I don't mind it either way. Ooh. Is that so? Well then, once again, it's a pleasure to meet you, Akane. Me too, Akane. Me too. Yeah, me too. That's what I just said. For a long time I was worried about making friends here, but I think I can now enjoy fun student life. Are we done for today? I mumble to myself, but Akane hears me, shakes her head, and answers. Split up? It would have been nice if they did that before the first day of class. Do you mean classes in classroom or classes in Doryoko classification? Oh, is that so? I guess I got too lax after I got accepted into the school. Well, we talked, the classroom door opens and a woman who I assume to be an upperclassman appears. After hearing this, every freshman in the classroom stands up and heads out. We should be going. You know, I was nervous when I heard this school specialized in Doryoku training, but the atmosphere seems pretty normal. I speak as I walk down the corridor. Akane points to the window.
いや、そうでもないぞ。見てみろ。
There's a wide field outside the window. Some of the students are running around, and at first I thought it was just some upperclassmen playing soccer, but what the hell is that? There's a battle going on. Some people are throwing fireballs that remind me of those delinquents earlier. There's also a person jumping way past normal human limits. It looks like there is a tornado in the middle of the field, but a person is standing in the middle of it. I'm seeing a lot of different Doryoku abilities in the fight. Hey, is that okay for them to be fighting?
どうやらルールがある戦い。模擬戦のようなものらしいな。
As I stand there shocked, Akane calmly answers. This can't be normal. It seems as if I'm the only one who's surprised. This is the auditorium used during the entrance ceremony. All the chairs were put away, so it's empty now.
新入生の皆さん、はじめまして。これから皆さんの動力測定を行います。
In front of the freshmen, a beautiful woman sporting a white coat is speaking at the podium.
おば、彼女は上級生なのだろうか。
Who knows? She doesn't look like an instructor though.
私は測定担当教師の石橋美沙です。
So she's a teacher?
随分と可愛らしい先生だな。
Yes, she is. Look at her. She's so adorable. I think she could pass for an upperclassman.
そんな感じだ。
Misaya Sensei has a different image than what I would expect of an elite school instructor. I thought the instructors in this school would be more strict. I guess I feel a bit relieved.
動力測定の結果でクラス分けをします。
Yes, this is where we're split into classes.
動力の潜在力である動力値を機械で計測し、そこに動力の種別による補正を加えて、クラスは特別組の S、進学組の A、就職組の B、研究組の C の4クラスですが、S クラスではさらにズバイ S、SA、SB、SC の4フェーズに細分化することになります。
So S phase is divided into 4 sub-phases. That seems confusing.
S クラス内でのフェーズは今後試験などによって変動しますが、上のクラスの移動は難しい。原則ないものだと考えてください。ただし、成績次第で下のクラスへ移籍することがありますので、ご注意ください。ですから、測定とは言っても手を抜かないでくださいね。
It was just as Akane said, classes are divided based on ability. Elite schools have class arrangements that are easy to understand.
もう一つ、高い動力を磨き、さらに高めていくことはこの学園の目的であり、国民の義務でもあります。というわけで、動力研究志望の学生さんでも動力値が著しく高い場合、そうですね、S クラスに該当する能力を持っている人は動力者クラスへの振り分けとなりますので、ご注意くださいね。
Even though she explains it in a cheerful manner, I feel the tension in the room rising.
クラス分けを決定すれば進路が決まるのは当然だね。
Yeah.
皆さん、入学案内書を右手に持って一列に並んでくださいね。
Thanks to her attractiveness, some of the schoolboys are lining up already.
優しそうで良い教師だと思うが、緊張感に欠けるな。
That's true.
もっとも無駄な緊張は動力を発動する邪魔になりかねない。穏やかな雰囲気の教師が測定に当たるのはそうした配慮だよ。
Are you sure? I thought they would take such things into account. Or maybe you're just too serious. Or rather than serious, Akane has a one-track mind.
ところで大場、
What?
私は小1時間考えていたのだが、
What's with this change in attitude?
大場ではなく誠一と名を呼んでも構わないか。
Akane, were you really thinking about that for a whole hour?
大場は堅苦しいのは嫌だと言っていたしな。では呼び方は誠一でいいか？
Of course it's alright. I wouldn't say no to that. And since I call you Akane, this seems fair.
フェアだ。
We both smile and nod to each other. Wait, does she really think that hard about stuff like what name to call me by? Is Akane really this serious and stringent? Or, oh well, it's not necessarily bad. It might even be one of her good traits.
そこのお二人さん。
Oh crap! Misa-sensei is yelling at us. Yes, ma'am.
一列に並んでってお願いしたんですけど、あなたたちだけが二列に並んでいるので列が乱れてしまっているんです。
Even though she's smiling, Misa-sensei is definitely serious. Sorry, Akane, let's talk later. I leave Akane head to the end of the line.
あ、誠一。お話の続きは測定の後でゆっくりとね。はい、そちらの彼女、あなたの順番よ。はい。
The freshmen around us laugh. I feel embarrassed for some reason. I glance from the end of the line as Akane's face turns bright red. She proceeds to the measurement device.
よろしくお願いします。はい、気持ちを楽にしてここへ両手を乗せてくださいね。
As instructed, Akane puts her hands on the Doryoku measuring device.
これでよろしゅうございますか、石橋先生。そんな緊張しなくてもいいんですよ、靖国さん。いえ、それほどでも。いいから肩の力を抜いて楽にしてくださいね。
That Akane, she's as stiff as a stone. Misa-sensei smiles bitterly.
はい、では動力を発動してみてください。はい。
Energy seeps out from Akane's shoulder. Oh. Miniature balls of fire float around Akane like little spirits in wisps.
靖国さんは楕円形動力ですね。数値は
Akane's Doryoku Valley appears on the electric bulletin on the wall.
はい、靖国さんの動力値はフェーズ SC ですね。え、それは高い方なのですか？そうですね。S クラスに分類されるので全体からすれば低いというわけではないですけど、 S クラスとしては威力が乏しいということでギリギリ合格ラインのフェーズ SC ということですね。
It's horrible to say. Jesus, man. Misa, come on, man. Don't be like that.
今一度私に機会を。ごめんなさいね、靖国さん。テストは一度きりだし後ろが詰まっているの。
Misa-sensei's face looks worried as she says this. Akane's shoulders drop in disappointment.
誠一、私は S クラスの最低フェーズだそうだ。
Her face is extremely grim. S class isn't the top class in the school? With that, you can say that you're an elite among the elites.
その通りだが、しかし
Would you rather be lower in the top class or at the top of the third class?
それは三流よりは一流の方が。いや、
She shakes her head violently.
私はトップの中のトップになりたい。いや、トップにならなければならないのだ。
She clenches her fist. She needs to become the best. How ambitious. I don't know why she wants it so bad, but Akane must have her reasons. After all, I had a reason to come to this school too. I see. We've only just started attending the school. We'll have more chances to try again in the future. You can get promoted like the instructor pointed out a while ago.
そうだね。それにしても、ずるしがせめて S に行くような。
It pains me to watch her in such miserable state. I know you're disappointed that you got placed in the lowest phase of S class, but just think of it as if you have much more room for improvement. If you continue to think like this, you'll never get better.
そうだな。聖一の言う通りだ。
She flashes me an awkward smile. Is she faking that smile or is she actually motivated now?
考えてみれば、周り全員が越えるべき壁だと思えばいいのだ。そう考えれば、これほどやりがいのあることはない。燃えてきたぞ。
Akane's eyes shine radiantly as she mutters this. Seeing her like this is sending chills down my spine. No, wait a second. When did it become so cold? Akane isn't the cause. Why am I feeling so cold?
急に冷えてきたな。
Are the air conditioners on too high? Achoo! I sneeze loudly. Unfortunately, at the very moment, someone walks in front of me. He's complaining because I sneezed directly in his face.
くしゃみするときは口を押さえろよな。
Sorry, my bad.
口の中まで入っちまった。
I freaking sneezed in his mouth. Oh my god, dude, I'm so sorry.
兄貴、何やってんの？もうすぐ測定だよ。
A girl calls out to him. The girl who's calling him Big Bro has the same hairstyle as him. They're like twins.
ひどい目にあった。測定前に縁起が悪いぜ。
ほらほら、いいから早く。
The girl pushes his back. The guy who I sneezed on goes to the other side. No, it just suddenly started getting cold. I couldn't help it. I laugh in embarrassment as I look back at Akane, but she doesn't look at me. Akane? I noticed her complexion changed, so I called to her.
見てみろ。
Akane looks stunned as she mutters this. I follow her line of sight and see a girl with a measuring device. Holy crap! He's not far from where we are. Harsh cold air is creating a shroud around the measuring device like a white smoke. I'm shocked. It looks like the inside of a freezer. In the center of a chilly air, a beautiful girl has her hand on a device with a face devoid of expression. Akane, do you know her?
いや、彼女の動力値が。
Oh wow, that's amazing! The value on the electric board is a lot higher than the other students' value. And the number hasn't stopped rising.
上白瞳子さん、今本気で動力を発動していますか？数値の上がり方からするとまだ余力があるようですけれど。あの数値、本気ではないのか？
Looks like it.
私の数値なんかとっくに変わっているというの。きちんと測定しないといけないので、全力は一気に出してくださいね。
Reprimanded by Misa Sensei, Toko just tilts her head with a reluctant look on her face.
いいんですよ。
Misa Sensei irritably asks again. Toko sighs a little and invokes her Doryoku.
本気。
Amazing! Is it still getting stronger? It's so cold. I start to shiver uncontrollably from the cold.
スイッチ足元
Eh? What the hell is this? The auditorium floor has frozen over and shards of ice are raining down from above. In the center of the misty air, Kasimura has her hand on the Doryoku measuring device. The culprit of this extreme climate is, of course, obvious. So this is her Doryoku.
測定器が凍りついている
The measuring device used by Kasimura looks as if it had been left for days in the bitter cold of the desolate tundra.
はい上白東子さん S クラス確定ですね
Despite the fierce cold being emitted by Kamishiro, Misa-sensei stands right in front of her, calmly recording the results of the test.
フレーズは SA ですね
Misa-sensei mutters that SS wasn't far off as she continues writing. The nearby student hear her judgment spread the news. Before long, the room is in discord. Misa-sensei couldn't have possibly gotten through that unscathed, being so close to such power.
見てみよう先生の足元
Her feet? Just as Akane said, there is a circle around Misa-sensei's feet where nothing seems to have been affected at all.
先生は能力をシールドしているの足の森学園の教師ということか
I see. To me, it looked like she's just taking it easy. I think I'm starting to understand the phrase, don't judge a book by its cover.
S クラスフェーズ SA
Because Kamishiro shakes her head as she stares at the measuring device. Is she questioning the result?
すごいな。学園最高クラスじゃないのか。
こんなすごい能力初めて見たわ
All of the students in the auditorium start applauding Kamishiro Toko. Before long, the ice melts and the auditorium returns to normal.
納得できない